Have you been wondering about whether the new FLP route is for you? Well, we're here to answer any questions you've got and to help you weigh up the pros and cons of the FLP program. It's a big shift in the world of CIMA, and before making a decision about how you want to qualify, you'll want to be as informed as possible. Full disclosure, at Astranti we still offer both courses, so this won't be an advert for or against FLP, just our honest assessments of the benefits and drawbacks of the FLP program. Before we can say what the pros and cons are, it's probably best to know what the CIMA FLP actually is. Well, before it was introduced this year, everyone had to qualify through the CIMA Professional Qualification, otherwise known as the PQ. The main difference, this time, is that the FLP route feels more streamlined. At the entry level, under the PQ system, you would have had to sit 4 exams, and under FLP, you will sit none. The only exams you will need to sit will be the case study exams at each professional level. The other main difference is that FLP can be done entirely online. In the post-pandemic world, we've got a lot more used to remote learning, and CIMA has updated its qualification route to reflect the need for this option. It's designed to give students more independence in their learning. So now we've understood what the FLP actually is, let's address the title of this video and have a look at some pros and cons. The first advantage is that the CIMA FLP is as flexible as any qualification could conceivably be. You can learn completely remotely, with all the learning and assessments done online, and there's no formal deadlines with exam dates to put any pressure on you. The second advantage is that you can learn in bite-sized chunks. Under the old system, you would have had to cover months of learning in a big module, and then sit an objective test on it. With FLP, you will be assessed in more regular intervals, with 4 to 5 short multiple-choice questions. Essentially, this means less exams, and is an easier way to structure your revision. If you're feeling a bit tired one evening after work, you might take on a shorter skill set. On the other hand, if you're feeling particularly ambitious and energetic on another, please let me know your secret if you ever do, then you could maybe tackle a whole competency. Finally, you could save on money. With the FLP subscription, you won't have to pay CIMA's exam fees for the former objective test exams, and there's no need to get tuition from an external provider for each and every module. You can study as many topics as you like, and progress as fast as you need to, without paying extra. Even with these advantages, the FLP is not for everyone. Unsurprisingly, there's some drawbacks to it, and here they are. Firstly, remote learning might not be for you. As we've learned from the pandemic, many people prefer learning in person, led by a tutor you can actually see in a classroom environment. While with the FLP route you could find a mentor somewhere else, like through a friend, colleague or tutor, it's still a much more independent route, and if that's not for you, you might want to stick with the PQ. It might also be more difficult to budget for the subscription fee. On CIMA's website, this needs to be paid in full up front, and we don't all have a few grand to drop at once. If you're self-funding, this can be tricky, though some providers, like Astranti, do offer payment in instalments, which can make this a lot more manageable. At the end of the day, whichever route you choose, you will still end up with the prestigious CIMA qualification. CIMA's work closely with employers in formulating the FLP course, and it will hold the same value in their eyes. It's just an adjustment to recognise the growing demand for online learning, and it streamlines the whole process. If you're determined to become a chartered management accountant, FLP could be the route to give you a push through the course, as you'll have full access to the FLP platform for the duration of your subscription, and it's down to you to set your own goals. If you've made it this far, let us know what you think about the new FLP route in the comments below. We've left a link in the description where you can find more information about the FLP, and our customer service team are always happy to chat about any opportunities you might be looking into with regards to FLP or any other CIMA course.